Senator Mazayo? Mundiki yako alipiga? Senator Mundiki?
Underway at the chambers, and this is one of the bills that was already considered at the committee of the whole house stage. Remember, debate already took place extensively, and what is currently underway is that this bill is at the division stage in the committee of the whole house stage at the Senate. Well, let's listen in.
Clauses with amendments. Clauses with amendments. I put the question that clauses 4, 6, 16, 23, 24, and 28 be amended as proposed. You may now vote.
Okay.
Innocent, mwambie eti atoe, anasema, oh, it's too late.
Is it locked? Senator Okech, Senator Ogola, Senator Mudhama.
Siku za machaji walikuwa wanajua kupiga kura hili vijana gani wanatuma.
Senator Onyonka.
Mudama, let's vote Mudama.
I'll call Mutembei.
Alitolewa. Saa ngapi? Niweze kuchukua what was the issue?
To vote. You are now an assisted voter. Senator Kisang?
What the speaker? Kisang is absent.
No, it is. Senator Ledama? Senator Ledama, come and vote. Honorable Senators, the results for the second division are as follows. The ayes 31, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. Next division, all clauses. I put the question that clauses 3, 4 as amended, 5, 6 as amended, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 as amended, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 as amended, 24 as amended, 25, 26, 27, 28 as amended, new clause 26A, clause 2, the title and clause 1 be part of the bill. You may now vote.
Senator Onyonka, Senator Ogola, Senator Ledama. It didn't work. Senator Mudama, Senator Lelengwe,
Senator Mofire,
Senator Mofire,
Senator Mungatana, Senator Mungatana,
Senator Mungatana,
So Angela, we'll go to equalization of time.
we go.
Well, as you can see on your screen, those are some of the clauses, actually all the clauses, that there are some amendments that had been proposed to those particular clauses. This is the Agricultural and Livestock Extension Service Bill, originating from the Senate, Bill number 12 of 2022. This is a bill by Honorable Senator Maureen Tabitha Mutinda. And of course, let's hear what the chair has to say about the vote.
The ayes have it. Order, honorable senators. We are now moving to the next bill, which is the Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill, Senate Bills number 30 of 2023. We now move into division. New clauses. New clause. I put the question that new clause 7 be now read a second time. Order, honorable members. Have you haven't projected it.
Well, the voting continues at the Senate, and this is the third bill that had been considered at the Committee of the Whole House stage, and it is now under the division stage where members are voting on the new clause 7. This is an amendment on the bill. It is the Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill, a bill originating from the Senate, and that was moved by the Chairperson Standing Committee on Finance and Budget, Honorable Ali Roba. And in this bill, there is a new clause, that is new clause 7, and it indicates that the authority of the board to issue monies out of the fund under Section 3 shall continue in force until all the projects identified in each ward, specified in the third column of the schedule, are complete. The clause 7 part 2 indicates that the act shall be sufficient authority for the controller of budget to authorize withdrawal of funds from the equalization fund for the amounts specified for each county, specified in the first column of the schedule, where the projects are implemented for a period beyond 1 financial year.
Another one.
Utotsi, kuja bwana. Wacha story mingi na kumekuwa sandwich huko.
The Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill, which is currently under division at the Senate chambers, as you can see, voting is underway, is a bill that seeks to provide for payments out of the Equalization Fund for the financial year 2023-2024. A look at what the Equalization Fund means is that it's established under the Constitution to facilitate the provision of basic services, including water, roads, health facilities, and electricity to marginalized areas to the extent necessary to bring the quality of those services in those areas to the level generally enjoyed by the rest of the nation so far as possible. This bill proposes a legal framework for the issuance of monies out of the Equalization Fund to counties in which marginalized areas fall for the provision of crucial basic services. That is the bill that is currently under the voting process, with a new clause having been inserted into the bill. This follows amendments to the Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill at the committee stage. Remember, once the bill completes its process of debate at the Committee of the Whole House stage, there are usually amendments that are proposed either by the committee or individual members, and these clauses or proposals or amendments are usually
and schedule with amendments. I put the question that the schedule and clause 1 be amended as proposed. You may now vote. Senator Ogola, Senator Olekina, Senator Osotsi. Move to a different seat. Hao watatu pekee. They cannot be helped with education. Honorable Senators, these are the results for the second division on this bill. The ayes 33, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. Next division, all clauses.
No. The next one. Sorry. But don't read this one.
Next division, all clauses, if amendments are carried. I put the question that clause 3, clause 4, clause 5, clause 6, new clause 7, the schedule as amended, clause 2, the title, and clause 1 as amended be part of the bill. You may now vote. Senators, please vote. Please vote. Senator Osotsi, Senator Wambua, Senator Boni.
Innocent.
Senator Mundigi. The results for this division are as follows: the ayes 34, the nays 0, the abstentions 0. The ayes have it. Honorable members, we are now moving to the Agricultural and Livestock Extension Services Bill, Senate Bills number 12 of 2022. And we are moving to division for first division, new clauses. I put the question that new clauses 26A, 26B, 26C, 26D, 26E, and 32A be now read a second time. You may now vote. Not yet. Is it okay? Just pause for a second.
Well, the voting process is now underway on the Agricultural and Livestock Extension Services Bill, bill originating from the Senate. And the principal object of this bill is to provide for the policy and institutional framework within which the agricultural and livestock industry operates by, among others, establishing the Agricultural and Livestock Extension Service, which will be managed by the board or by a board of directors. Agriculture is said to be the backbone of the country. A majority of Kenyans depend on agriculture, either directly by feeding their families or through trading of agricultural and livestock commodities to generate an income or earn or eke a living, for that matter, to help their families and improve their livelihoods. However, over the years, the returns have been dwindling due to mainly poor performance of both crops and livestock, which can be attributed to climate change, poor production methods, pests and diseases, among others. Remember, this is a bill by the Honorable nominated Senator Tabitha Mutinda, and according to the senator whose bill has a number of amendments to it, and that is what the members will be voting on this morning. Indicates that with regards to the returns dwindling, there is therefore...
No, it's a technical thing on here. It's on the system. It's on the system.
But then the next bill will not be able to release because of the system.
No. I don't know whether... Honorable Senators, we are now moving to the Mang Beans Bill, Senate Bills number 13 of 2022. We are moving to division now. Going to division on new clauses, I put the question that new clause 22A be now read a second time. Okay. Put it in. You may now vote, Honorable Senators.
Well, the Mang Bills bill principal object is to provide for the development, regulation and promotion of the Mang bean sector in Kenya. It provides for the support of farmers of Mang beans in each county in the production of marketing of their produce. Remember, this is a bill originating from the Senate by the Honorable Senator Enoch Wambua, and there are a number of clauses that amendments had been proposed to them, and the members this morning will be voting on the new clauses. For instance, now they are voting on that new clause 22A be read a second time. We will be taking a look at what that clause entails, but the bill provides for the regulation of the production and sale of Mang bean products by county governments and the Agriculture and Food Authority. It also encourages the use of Mang beans as a food security item by the national and county governments in their various feeding policies and programs. This bill, once enacted, will confer the Cabinet Secretary responsible for agriculture the power to make regulations for the purpose of bringing into effect the provisions contained in this bill. This particular bill concerns county governments in the fact that it contains provisions relating to the development, regulation and promotion of the Mang bean sector. And Mang bean is an agricultural produce. So this is a bill. We will be looking at some of the amendments or clauses that have received amendments in this particular bill. But the voting is on the new clause 22A on whether it will or should be read a second time. And once the voting is done, then we'll be able to know the results of that particular decision that will have been taken by the members of the Senate on that item. Clause 7, Clause 10 on the bill are also part of the clauses that have received some amendments and will be voted on this morning. The new Clause 22A is on safeguard measures. This one indicates that subject to the regional and international trade agreements to which Kenya is a party, all Mang beans imports into the country shall be subject to the prevailing import duties, taxes, and other tariffs, and such imports shall be controlled by the authority. 22A Part 2 indicates that the Cabinet Secretary shall implement such safeguard measures as may be necessary to protect the industry from unfair trade practices. This is a new clause that has been inserted into the bill which requires or talks about the safeguard measures, and 22A1 indicates that subject to the regional and international trade agreements to which Kenya is a party, all mung beans imports into the country shall be subject to the prevailing import duties, taxes and other tariffs, such as imports shall, or other such imports shall be controlled by the authority, and the Cabinet Secretary shall implement such safeguard measures as may be necessary to protect the industry from unfair trade practices. That is the clause that the members are currently voting on. This is the
Ayes 34, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. We now move to clauses with amendments. I put the question that clauses 7, 10, 11, 13, 15, 16, and 19 be amended as proposed.
Start vote. Innocent display. Start vote.
Display. Let's move. Honorable members, you may now vote. Okay, who is there?
clauses under consideration for voting include clause 7. These are clauses that were initially in the bill. It's not a new clause. Remember, the earlier voting was on clause 22, which is a new clause in the bill. But these are clauses that have been, or other amendments have been proposed to, and these include the clause number 7, clause 10, clause 11, 13, 15, 16, and 19. This is with regards to the mung beans bill originating from the Senate, bill number 13 of 2022, a bill by the Honorable Senator Enoch Wambua, and it is a bill that seeks. It is a bill that seeks to provide for the regulation over production and sale of mung beans products by the county governments and the Agriculture and Food Authority. A look at what clause 7 indicates is that clause 7 to be amended and bring on board words including in consultation with the Council of County Governors immediately after the words Cabinet Secretary. Remember, this is a bill that was indicated to concern county governments. So this particular proposals seeks to bring on board the consultation with the Council of County Governors. Clause number 10, part 1 indicates that each county, this one is on County Licensing Committee, indicates that each county executive committee member responsible for matters relating to trade shall, for the effective performance, establish a county licensing committee. These are amendments that have been brought forth to the clause number 10, introducing county licensing committee, and proposes that each county executive committee member responsible for matters relating to trade shall, for the effective performance of section 9, establish a county licensing committee. That particular county licensing committee shall consist of a chairperson, one person representing growers of mung beans in the respective county, one public officer in the department responsible for agriculture with relevant experience in matters relating to agriculture, and two public officers in the department responsible for trade with relevant experience in matters relating to trade and finance. Clause 10, part 3 to B indicate that the chairperson and the member under subsection 2B, that is the one person representing growers of mung beans in the respective county, shall be competitively recruited by the County Public Service Board and appointed by the County Executive Committee member. Part 4 indicates that the County Executive Committee member shall appoint the persons in subsection 2A, that is 2A is the chairperson and 2B by notice in the Gazette. If you are just joining us, is that members of the Senate this morning are at the committee of the whole house stage, considering 7 bills or a number of bills that are at the division stage, and voting has been underway. Currently is the Mang Bins bill originating from the Senate, Bill number 13 of 2022 by Honorable Senator Enoch Wambua, a bill that has a new clause 22A that has been agreed upon, which talks about the safeguard measures with regards to imports from or other imports that come into the country, as well as amendments to a number of clauses. There is clause 7, clause 10.
The results for the next for this division are ayes 35, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. Next division, all clauses. I put the question that clause 3, clause 4, clause 5, clause 6, clause 7 as amended, clause 8, clause 9, clause 10 as amended, clause 11 as amended, clause 12, clause 13 as amended, clause 14, clause 15 as amended, clause 16 as amended, clause 17, clause 18, clause 19 as amended, clause 20, clause 21, clause 22, clause 23, clause 24, new clause 22A, clause 2, the title, and clause 1 be part of the bill. You may now vote.
Well, the Mang Bins bill 2022 is a bill that has a total of 24 clauses, and there are a number of clauses that had received amendments to it from various members, and the voting is now underway on all the clauses as indicated. As you can see on the screen, is that members are taking a vote on the clauses in this bill. It is a bill that has a total of 24 clauses, with just a few receiving a number of, or rather various amendments to it. So the Mang bill is one that has been tabled by the Honorable Member Enoch Wambua, and it is a bill that seeks to provide for the development, regulation, and promotion of the Mang Bean sector in Kenya. It provides for the support of farmers of Mang beans in each county in the production as well as in the marketing of their produce.
Senator Okech, please. Yeah.
the members of the Senate this morning considering a number of bills at the Committee of the Whole House stage, but debate on the bills already concluded. And what is happening is that these bills have been or are at the division process or at the division stage. Currently, division is on the Mang Beans Bill 2022, a bill that has a total of 24 clauses.
The ayes 33, the nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it.
With respect to the imports that get into the country.
Senators, the next division is on the Startup Bill, Senate Bills number 14 of 2022. Clauses with amendments. I put the question that clauses 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 12, 13, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 30, 32, 33, and clause 2 be amended as proposed. You may now vote. Senator Ogola. Senator Sifuna. Senator Okech. Honorable Senators, the results for that division are as follows. The ayes 33, the nays 0, the abstentions 0. The ayes have it. Next division, all clauses. I put the question that clauses 3 as amended, 4 as amended, 5 as amended, 6, 7, 8 as amended, 9 as amended, 10, 11, 12 as amended, 13 as amended, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 as amended, 23 as amended, 24 as amended, 25, 26 as amended, 27 as amended, 28 as amended, 29, 30 as amended, 31, 32 as amended, 33 as amended, clause 34, clause 2 as amended, the title and clause 1 be part of the bill. You may now vote. Senator Dulo, Senator Ogola.
Eddie Okech.
Senator Okech. Wachore hiyo mstari. Sema wachore mstari, it is illiterate people. My senator is also illiterate. Honorable Senators, the results for that division are as follows. The ayes 32, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. We now move back to the Agriculture and Livestock Extension Services Bill, Senate Bills number 12 of 2022. New clauses. I put the question that new clauses 26A, 26B, 26C, 26D, 26E, and 32A be now read a second time. You may begin to vote. Honorable Senators, please vote.
Well, consideration over the bills, that is the Agricultural and Livestock Extension Service Bill 2022, which is one of the bills that this morning the senators are considering at the division stage at the Committee of the Whole House, is now being considered and voting is on the clause 26A, 26B, 26C, 26D. And this bill seeks to provide for the policy and institutional framework within which the agricultural and livestock industry operates, by, among others, establishing the Agricultural and Livestock Extension Service, which will be managed by a board of directors. This is a bill that has been tabled by the Honorable Senator Tabitha Mutinda, and in this bill the member indicates that agriculture is the backbone of the economy, the country's economy, that majority of Kenyans depend on agriculture,
Senator,
either directly by feeding their families or through trading of agricultural and livestock commodities to generate an income. She continues to say that unfortunately over the years the returns have been dwindling due to mainly poor performance of both crops and livestock, which can be attributed to climate change, poor production methods, pests and diseases, among others. The author of the bill indicates that there is therefore a genuine need to set up a policy and institutional framework to support and guide the activities, operations, and interactions within the industry, with the aim that the growth of the industry will result to a strengthened agricultural economy for the various counties across the country. The highlight of this bill is the setting up of a body which will be dedicated towards coming up with policies and strategies on extension services. And this bill proposes to invest in research so as to come up with crops and livestock breeds that will mature fast and also be able to withstand the current harsh climatic conditions. This bill sets up the roles of the county governments.
Results for that division are as follows: the ayes 32, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. Clauses with amendments. I put the question that clauses 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 11, 14, 26, 30, and 33 be amended as proposed. Start to vote.
So the voting continues on this particular bill. Remember, these are amendments that have been proposed to these bills, or rather to these two clauses, a number of clauses in this bill. Clause 4 has also amendments with new sub-clauses. This clause 4 indicates that in developing the National Extension Services Policy, the Cabinet Secretary shall have regard to the need for an effective management and implementation structure at the national and county levels of government in order to ensure the effective development of the extension services. adequate capacity development by imparting skills, knowledge, and practices in support of players in the extension services sector. The effective participation of stakeholders and communities at the national and county levels government. The development of appropriate strategies and mechanisms at the national and county levels of government necessary to support the development of extension services. The need to have a mechanism to monitor and evaluate the implementation of the policy in the development and regulation of the extension services, the resources required at the national and county levels of government for the effective implementation of the policy. The capacity building programs and strategies needed to be carried out to ensure that extension service providers are able to respond to the needs identified for the implementation of the policy. Remember, this is a bill that seeks to provide for policy and institutional framework within the agricultural and livestock, or rather within which the agricultural and livestock industry operates, by, among others, establishing the agricultural and livestock extension services, which will be managed by a board of directors. And there are a number of clauses in this bill that have received amendments with regards to the mandate that this bill seeks to bring on board to ensure that agriculture and livestock helps the country to get enough food, either by use or consumption by families, or trading of agriculture or livestock commodities to generate an income. And currently what members are voting on is on the amendments on clause 3, clause 4, clause 5, clause 8. Clause 8 has introduced the functions of the service.
For that division are as follows: the ayes 33, nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it. All clauses. I put the question that clause 3 as amended, clause 4 as amended, clause 5 as amended, clause 6, clause 7, clause 8 as amended, clause 9, clause 10 as amended, clause 11 as amended, clause 12, clause 13, clause 14 as amended, clause 15, clause 16, clause 17, clause 18, clause 19, clause 20, clause 21, clause 22, clause 23, clause 24, clause 25, clause 26 as amended, clause 27, clause 28, clause 29, clause 30 as amended, clause 31, clause 32, clause 33 as amended, new clauses 26A, 26B, 26C, 26D, 26E, 32A, the schedule, clause 2, the title, and clause 1 be part of the bill. You may now vote. Senator Sifuna. Honorable Senators, the results for this division are ayes 32, nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it. Honorable members, we are now moving to the Kenyan Sign Language Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2023. Clauses for deletion. I put the question that clause 9 be deleted as proposed.
But now you're just about 30 minutes.
We are about to, but without reading.
Tunapiga kura tena hapa sasa.
That reading.
Tunamaliza.
For all, ndio sasa tunamaliza.
Kura moja.
Ni moja moja hii.
Moja moja ama kura moja.
Well, the members are now voting on Clause 9 of the Kenya Sign Language Bill, originating from the Senate, Bill number 9 of 2023. And the vote now is on deletion of Clause 9 of the bill. Before we look at what Clause 9 of the bill entails, let's see the objective of the bill. And it seeks to provide for the use of sign language in judicial proceedings, schools and public institutions to ensure that deaf learners are given the same opportunities as all other learners to be productive members of the society. Pursuant to articles of the Constitution, which designates human dignity.
The results for that division are as follows. The ayes 32, the nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it. Next division, clauses with amendments. I put the question that clauses 4, 6, 7, 10, 12, 19, and clause 2 be amended as proposed. You may now vote.
The bill provides for the use of sign language in judicial proceedings, schools and public institutions to ensure that deaf learners are given the same opportunities as all other learners to be productive members of the society. Article 10(2) of the Constitution designates human dignity, equity and social justice, inclusiveness, equality, human rights, non-discrimination and protection of the marginalized as national values and principles of governance. Still within the Constitution is that it provides that a state shall promote the development and use of indigenous languages, Kenya Sign Language, Braille, and other communication formats and technologies accessible to persons with disabilities. The Constitution also provides that a person with any disability is entitled to use sign language, Braille, or other appropriate means of communication. And it further contemplates that public institutions shall put in place facilities to ensure the inclusion of deaf persons and person who are hard of hearing in their processes. This is a bill that seeks to provide for the use of sign language in judicial proceedings, schools. Amendments that have been proposed to the clauses.
Senators, the results for that division are as follows. The ayes 32, the nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. Next division, all clauses. I put the question that clause 3, clause 4 as amended, clause 5, clause 6 as amended, clause 7 as amended, clause 8, clause 10 as amended, clause 11, clause 12 as amended, clause 13, clause 14, clause 15, clause 16, clause 17, clause 18, clause 19 as amended, clause 20, clause 2 as amended, the title and clause 1 be part of the bill. Haiko. Can't, it's there. It's not this. Honorable members, please vote. Just vote.
Then we retake that vote again.
Yeah, we take.
Just tell them to taking that afresh.
Honorable Senators, we are retaking that vote. Right? Have you managed to? You have voted? Everybody has voted? Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
No, but it's not indicating here.
It's not indicating. It's not indicating on there. So we will just. Yeah. They can start. Or what?
Just a moment. Can you tell them to start?
Honorable Senators, you can now vote.
No, it wasn't concluded.
Okay, okay, there's something. You can now start, Senators.
Well, the voting is on the clauses as indicated on your screen. Some of the clauses that we can take a look at includes clause number 19. Number 19 on action plan, and indicates that the Cabinet Secretary shall, in consultation with most representative, register Association for the Deaf, National Council for Persons with Disabilities, and Council of County Governors develop a Kenyan Sign Language Action Plan 12 months upon the commencement of this act. Part 2 of clause 19 is that a plan developed under section 1 shall include an assessment of the accessibility of national and county government services by members of the deaf community, and Part B indicates that a statement on the actions proposed to be taken by national and county governments so as to take into consideration the needs of the deaf community in the delivery of services. So far, 30 members have voted, as we have just seen on the screen. Remember, the voting is on the amendments that have been made to various clauses in this bill. It is a bill that has a total of 20 clauses, and there have been proposals on amendments, or other proposals for amendments in a number of clauses in the bill, including Clause 19, which we have just seen what it entails to achieve. Clause 12, which is also part of the clauses that have received amendments, indicates that a person shall be nominated as a registrar under Section 1 if that person is a citizen of Kenya, holds a degree in social sciences, or is its equivalent from a university recognized in Kenya, has at least 5 years experience in Kenyan Sign Language proficiency, and meets the requirements of Chapter 6 of the Constitution. So the voting is on, and in a short while they will be done and move on to the next stage of this voting. But as you can see, voting has ended with 30 members having agreed to
Senator Abbas.
of this bill, that is the Kenya Sign Language bill originating from the Senate.
Honorable Senators, the results for that division are as follows. The ayes 32, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. Honorable members, we are now moving to the Persons with Disabilities Bill, Senate Bill number 7 of 2023. Honorable Senators, before we move into division, I'd like to invite the mover, Honorable Honorable Senators, as I said, we are moving to the Persons with Disabilities Bill, Senate Bill number 7 of 2023. The Honorable Senator Asige is the mover of this bill, and she tabled a notice of an amendment to Clause 55, which is not listed in the order paper. It's a new clause. And the standing orders allow her to be able to move an amendment without notice. So I'd like to invite her to move the notice.
Okay. Thank you, Speaker, Chair. I beg for the following amendment to be made to the Persons with Disabilities Bill, number 7 of 2023. The insertion of a new clause, 56A, that the bill be amended by inserting the following new clause immediately.
Senator Sige, just hold on a little.
Senator, this is innocent.
Honorable Senator, you can proceed.
Thank you, Chair. I beg to move that the new clause 56A now be read a second time. Chair, the justification for the addition of this new clause is quite simple. There are a population of persons with disabilities whom are referred to or categorized as persons with severe disabilities, Chair. And persons with severe disabilities means that their disability renders them unable to seek employment, no matter if they are of age, Chair, which includes disabilities, for example, those who are deaf-blind. That means people who are both deaf and blind and have no sensory ability therein. Chair, it also includes folks who have, for example, cerebral palsy mixed with autism, folks who are paraplegic or triple paraplegic. Basically, severe disabilities, Chair, means people with disabilities whose disability is so bad and so severe and has no chance of improvement within their lifetime that they have no other recourse but to be given home-based care for the rest of their life. Chair, the reason for this amendment is so that the caregivers and the legal guardians of these persons with severe disabilities are given some relief in their taxes, in their income tax, because these parents and legal guardians have a very huge task in front of them, a lifetime task of not only securing employment for themselves as the parent of this child with a severe disability, but of course taking care of said child with severe disability for the rest of their life. That means up to 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years old, if that child proceeds to have a long life, will they need 24/7 care from a parent or a legal guardian. That means, Chair, that if that parent or legal guardian has no tax relief that is afforded to them through this bill, then they will incur huge costs. And at times, Chair, they are forced to remove themselves from full-time employment because they can't bear to have full-time employment and at the same time be at home taking care of this child with severe disability. And therefore, I propose to this amendment, Chair, that a new clause be added, which is 56A, 1 through 3, that gives income tax relief of up to 150,000 Kenya shillings, similar to a person with disability, what we receive right now, but now afforded to the parent or the legal caregiver, so that anything that they earn, which is up to 150,000, is rendered tax-free and thereafter is subjected to the normal tax bracket. Chair, this will absolutely not just give relief to, but release a huge burden that is upon these parents and caregivers who have no other choice but, of course, to take care of their child. What else will they do? Give them away? No. Let them stay in hospital? No. Let them be isolated in their homes? Of course not.
Senator,
these parents, thank you. These parents, of course, need this support, and I do beg the rest of the House to support this new amendment in Clause 56A. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. We are now moving into division on this. Sorry. Honorable Senators, I propose the question that closes. No, I propose the question that Clause 56, that new Clause 56A be now read a second time. Honorable members, we are now moving into division and new clauses. We've moved into division. I put the question that new clauses 56A and 78A be now read a second time. Members, you may now vote.
Well, the voting on the new clause 56A and 78A is underway for the two clauses to be read a second time. These are new clauses to the bill. The bill is the Persons with Disability Bill, originating from the Senate, Bill number 7 of 2023, a bill by the Honorable Senator Crystal Asige. And the clause 56A, the Senator has just expounded on what exactly this new clause will be entailing, or rather seeking to achieve. And this was with regards to what she termed as persons with severe disability that renders these persons unable to seek employment, and they become totally reliant on home-based care, and that the persons who take care of these people then are rendered in a position that they require extra income, perhaps, in that manner, to be able to take good care of these people. And the senator was indicating that this new clause seeks to ask for relief, income tax relief, to these individuals or people who take care of.
The ayes 33, the nays 0, the abstentions 0. The ayes have it. Clauses with amendments. I put the question that clauses 4, 5, 14, 20, 24, 26, 29, 31, 43, 45, 55, 60, 62, and clause 2 be amended as proposed. You may now vote.
Well, the voting on the new clauses, that is 56A and 78A, has just been completed, and more clauses had received amendments, and those are the amendments that are being voted on now. But I want us to take a look at what exactly this bill, the Persons with Disability Bill, is all about. The object of the bill is to repeal the Persons with Disabilities Act number 14 of 2003 and have in place a law that is consistent with the Constitution. The bill places emphasis on human rights approach towards a realization of persons with disabilities in Kenya and societal responsibility to protect and promote them. That is the vote count underway. For 2 seconds, 1 second to go, and the voting has ended with 27, of course, voting to have those clauses amended as proposed, as you can see on your screen. And the bill sets out the interaction between the national and county governments on matters of disability. Each county is enjoined to enact its legislation to establish an institutional framework for ensuring inclusiveness of persons with disability and their representative organizations at county level. This bill also sets out the rights of persons with disabilities as articulated in the Constitution.
Senator Wakoli. Senator Sifuna.
As the voting continues, let's get to understand what this bill is all about. This bill, as I indicated earlier, is that it sets out the rights of persons with disabilities as articulated in the Constitution. These rights include the right to equality and non-discrimination, legal capacity, the right to a family, the right to privacy, and the right to health. The bill also spells out the rights of women, children, and older persons with disabilities. It also provides for safety and protection of persons with disabilities and their right to education, justice, sports, and recreation, and a barrier-free environment. It also provides for the need to ensure accessibility of persons with disabilities, adjustment, orders, and enforcement of right. Remember, what is currently underway is a voting on a number of clauses on the bill that had received proposed amendments. Some of the clauses that had received amendments include Clause 4, Clause 5, Clause 24, Clause 20, this is on the introduction of Kenyan Sign Language courses in all learning and training institutions. Clause 29, Part 1A, talks about every person with disability shall be entitled to use recreational or sports facilities owned or operated by the national and county governments free of charge. Clause 78A, which is a new clause, is with regards to consultation between the national and county governments. Part 1 of it indicates that the national and county governments shall perform their functions and powers under this Act on the basis of consultation and cooperation. Part 2 of it indicates that the council shall, in carrying out its functions under this Act, consult the Council of County Governors or any matter that affects.
Members, the results for that division are the ayes 28, the nays 0, the abstentions 0. The ayes have it. We now move to all clauses. I put the question that Clause 3, Clause 4 as amended, Clause 5 as amended, Clause 6, Clause 7, Clause 8, Clause 9, Clause 10, Clause 11, Clause 12, Clause 13, Clause 14 as amended, Clause 15, Clause 16, Clause 17, Clause 19, Clause 18, Clause 19, Clause 20 as amended, Clause 21, Clause 22, Clause 23, Clause 24 as amended, Clause 25, Clause 26 as amended, Clause 27, Clause 28, Clause 29 as amended, Clause 30, Clause 31 as amended, Clause 32, Clause 33, Clause 34, Clause 35, Clause 36, Clause 37, Clause 38, Clause 39, Clause 40, Clause 41, Clause 42, Clause 43 as amended, Clause 44, Clause 45 as amended, Clause 46, Clause 47, Clause 48, Clause 49, Clause 50, Clause 51, Clause 52, Clause 53, Clause 54, Clause 55 as amended. No, Clause 56. Clause 56 as amended. No, sorry. Clause 56, Clause 57, Clause 58, Clause 59, Clause 60 as amended, Clause 61, Clause 62 as amended, Clause 63, Clause 64, Clause 65, Clause 66, Clause 67, Clause 68, Clause 69, Clause 70, Clause 71, Clause 72, Clause 73, Clause 74, Clause 75, Clause 76, Clause 77, Clause 78, Clause 79, Clause 80, Clause 81, Clause 82, Clause 83, Clause 84, new Clause 56A, new Clause 78A, Clause 2 as amended, the title and Clause 1 be part of the bill. You may now vote. Honorable Senators, you are requested not to leave the chambers, please, because we will be reporting progress of the bill. And there is third reading thereafter. So please don't leave. Honorable Senators, the results for that division is the ayes 33, the nays 0, the abstentions 0. The ayes have it.
Now you see, mtu anipatie order paper.
Honorable Senators, we are now done with the Committee of the Whole. I'll now call upon the movers to reply.
So then you'll call the mover.
Which one? The first one is
The equalization. That's the chair.
Can we have the mover of the Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill, Senate Bill number 30 of 2023? Chairperson? Yes. The next is what?
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill, Senate Bill number 30 of 2023, and its approval thereof with amendments.
I will put the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill, Senate Bills number 30 of 2023, its approval thereof with amendments. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
The next one.
The County Licensing Uniform Procedures Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2022. Mover.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the County Licensing Uniform Procedural Bill, Senate Bill number 22, Senate Bill number 9 of 2022, and it is approved thereof with the amendments.
I put the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the County Licensing Uniform Procedures Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2022, and its approval thereof with amendments. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. The Agriculture Livestock Extension Services Bill, Senate Bills number 12 of 2022. Mover? Okay, can we move to the next one first? Huh? Okay. Which is the next one? Honorable Senators, we will move to the next one. The Mung Beans Bill, Senate Bills number 13 of 2022. Mover?
Give me the mic. Okay, thank you. Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Mung Beans Bill, Senate Bill number 13 of 2022, and its approval thereof with amendments.
Honorable Senators, I put the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Mung Beans Bill, Senate Bills number 13 of 2022, and its approval thereof with amendments. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Next, we have the Startup Bill, Senate Bills number 14 of 2022. Mover?
Thank you, Chair. I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Startup Bill, Senate Bills 14 of 2022, and its approval thereof with amendments.
I will put the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Startup Bill, Senate Bills number 14 of 2022, its approval thereof with amendments. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Next, the Persons with Disabilities Bill, Senate Bills number 7 of 2023. Mover?
Chair, I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Persons with Disabilities Bill, Senate Bill 7 of 2023, and its approval thereof with amendments.
I put the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Persons with Disabilities Bill, Senate Bills number 7 of 2023, and its approval thereof with amendments. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. The Kenyan Sign Language Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2023. Mover?
Thank you, Chair. I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Kenyan Sign Language Bill, Senate Bills 9 of 2023, and its approval thereof with amendments.
I put the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Kenyan Sign Language Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2023, and its approval thereof with amendments. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Just a moment.
back to the Agriculture and Livestock Extension Services Bill, Senate Bills number 12 of 2022. Mover?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Honorable Chair, pursuant to Standing Order 153, I beg to move that the Committee of the Whole do report progress on its consideration of the agricultural and livestock.
Honorable Senator, just hold on a little.
This one is reporting progress. They will report
Okay.
to Committee of the Whole.
Just a moment for us, they guide you. The Agricultural and Livestock Extension Services Bill, Senate Bills number 12 of 2022.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Honorable Chair, I do beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the bill of the Agricultural and Livestock Extension Services Bill, Senate number 12, 2022, and its approval thereof with amendments.
I put the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Agricultural and Livestock Extension Services Bill, Senate Bills number 12 of 2022, and its approval thereof with amendments. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Just the members, now we are done with Committee of the Whole.
Honorable members, we are now done with the Committee of the Whole.
Honorable members, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, we may take our seats. Let's be seated. Sergeant at Arms, draw the bar and you may open the doors. Honorable members, we still have got one more division that we are going to deal with once we are done with this. So you are kindly asked not to leave the chamber. We will proceed to report, then shortly thereafter we will retreat back to that last division, which will have one single vote. So kindly do not leave the house. Honorable members, I now call upon the chairperson to report. Senator Muma.
This one.
I call upon Senator Muma. We will be reporting on one bill at a time. So the reporting as it now is on Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill, Senate Bills number 30 of 2023. Proceed, Senator Muma.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill, Senate Bills number 30 of 2023, and its approval thereof with amendments.
The mover, Chairperson, Finance Committee.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee on the said report.
Somebody to second, propose a second as Senator.
And I request Senator Tabitha to second.
Mr. Speaker, I do second.
Honorable members, I now propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report, and I will put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now call upon the mover to proceed.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill, Senate Bill number 30 of 2023, be now read a third time, and I request Senator Khalwale to second.
Mr. Speaker, I strongly second.
Honorable members, I will propose the question that the Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill, Senate Bills number 30 of 2023, now read a third time, and I will put the question that the Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill, Senate Bills number 30 of 2023, be now read a third time. Honorable members, division at the end. Next bill, honorable members, is call upon the chairperson to report on the county licensing uniform procedures bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2022.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the County Licensing Uniform Procedures Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2022, and its approval thereof with amendments.
The mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee on this report, on the said report. I second Senator Seki to second.
Thank you. Thank you. I do second, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report, and put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Mover, proceed.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the County Licensing and Uniform Procedure Bill, Senate Bill number 9 of 2022, be now read third time. Senator Esi to second.
I second.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the County Licensing Uniform Procedures Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2022, now read a third time, and put the question that the County Licensing Uniform Procedures Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2022, be now read a third time. Division at the end. Next bill is to be reported is on by the chairperson, the Agricultural and Livestock Extension Service Bill, Senate Bills number 12 of 2022.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the Agricultural and Livestock Extension Services Bill, Senate Bills number 12 of 2022, and its approval thereof with amendments.
The mover, chairperson.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee on the said report, and I do request Senator Seki to second.
I second.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report, and put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. The mover proceed for third reading.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Agricultural and Livestock Extension Services Bill, Senate Bill number 12 for 2022, now be read at that time, and I do request my Senator for Nairobi, Senator Sifuna, to second.
Mr. Speaker, I second.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the Agricultural and Livestock Extension Services Bill, Senate Bills number 12 of 2022, now read a third time, and I put the question that the Agricultural and Livestock Extension Services Bill, Senate Bills number 12 of 2022, be now read a third time. Division at the end. I call upon the chairperson to report on the Mangmin's Bill, Senate Bills number 13 of 2022.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the Mangmin's Bill, Senate Bills number 13 of 2022, and its approval thereof with amendments.
The mover to move to agree on the report.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee on the said report, and I ask Senator of Kericho, Senator Aaron Kipkirui Cheruiyot, to second.
I second, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report, and I put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as of that opinion say aye. As many as our contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I call upon the mover to move for the third reading. Senator Wambua.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Mangmin's Bill, Senate Bills number 13 of 2022, be now read at that time, and I ask the Senator of Bungoma, Senator David Wafula Wakoli, to second.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I fully second.
Honorable Senators, I propose the question that the Mung Beans Bill, Senate Bills number 13 of 2022 be now read a third time. And I put the question that the Mung Beans Bill, Senate Bills number 13 of 2022 be now read a third time. Division at the end. I call upon the chairperson to report on the startup bill, Senate Bills number 14 of 2022.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the startup bill, Senate Bills number 14 of 2022 and its approval thereof with amendments.
The mover to move agreement to report.
Thank you, Speaker. I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee on its said report. And I call upon Senator Omtata to second.
Honorable Speaker, I second.
Honorable members, I now propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report, and will put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as of that opinion say aye, will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I call upon the mover to move the third reading.
Speaker, I beg to move that the startup bill, Senate Bill number 14 of 2022, do now be read a third time.
Propose somebody to second. Seconder to that motion.
Thank you. I call upon Senator Sifuna to second.
Thank you. I second, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, I will propose the question that the startup bill, Senate Bills number 14 of 2022, now read a third time, and I will put the question that the startup bill, Senate Bills number 14 of 2022 be now read a third time. Division at the end. I call upon the chairperson to report on Persons with Disabilities Bill, Senate Bills number 7 of 2023.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the Persons with Disabilities Bill, Senate Bills number 7 of 2023, and its approval thereof with amendments.
The mover to move agreement to report, Senator Crystal.
I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee on its said report, and I call upon Senator Onyonka to second.
Mr. Speaker, second. I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker, I second.
Honorable Senators, I will propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report, and I will put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Senator Crystal proceeds to move the third reading.
Thank you, Speaker. I beg to move that the Persons with Disabilities Bill, Senate Bills number 7 of 2023, do now be read a third time. And I call upon Senator Cheriot to second.
Mr. Speaker, I second.
Honorable members, I will propose the question that the Persons with Disabilities Bill, Senate Bills number 7 of 2023, be now read a third time. And I will put the question that the Persons with Disabilities Bill, Senate Bills number 7 of 2023, be now read a third time. Division at the end. Lastly, honorable members, I call upon the chairperson to report on the Kenya Sign Language Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2023.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the Kenya Sign Language Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2023, and its approval thereof with amendments.
Can the mover proceed to move the agreement to report? Senator Crystal.
Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee on its said report, and I call upon Senator Mwaruma to second.
Senator Mwaruma.
Mr. Speaker, I second.
Honorable Senators, I propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report, and put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Senator Crystal, proceed to move the third reading.
Speaker, I beg to move that the Kenyan Sign Language Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2023, do now be read a third time, and I call upon Senator Sifuna to second.
Mr. Speaker, I second.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the Kenya Sign Language Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2023, now read a third time, and put the question that the Kenya Sign Language Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2023, be now read a third time. Division at the end. Honorable members, we are proceeding for third reading, for division, sorry, and Sergeant at Arms confirm. In the meantime, we need to have the tellers proceed to the dispatch. Tellers from this end. Teller from this end. Sergeant at Arms, we have the receipt numbers stop the bell and draw the bar and close the doors. Proceed to draw the bar and close the door. We are ready to proceed. Honorable members, we will be voting for all the bills on one call, and so I will proceed to put the question that the Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill, Senate Bills number 30 of 2023 be read a third time. Secondly, the County Licensing Uniform Procedure Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2022 be read a third time. The Agricultural and Livestock Extension Services Bill, Senate Bills number 12 of 2022 be read a third time. The Mung Beans Bill, Senate Bills number 13 of 2022 be read a third time. The Startup Bill, Senate Bills number 14 of 2022 be read a third time. The Persons with Disabilities Bill, Senate Bills number 7 of 2023 be read a third time. And lastly, the Kenya Sign Language Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2023. Clerk, you may proceed to call out names for voting.
Senator Abbas Sheikh Mohammed, Wajir County.
Yes, I vote for all the bills. Okay, I think, Honorable Speaker, I vote for all the 7 bills. Yes.
Senator Adan Dulo Fatuma.
I vote yes on all, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Boy Issa Juma. Senator Cherarkei Samson, Nandi County. Senator Cheriot Aaron Kipkirui, Kericho County.
I vote yes on all the 7 bills.
Senator Chesang Alan Kiprotich, Trans Nzoia County.
Yes, I vote yes in all the 7 bills.
Senator Chute Mohammed Said, Marsabit County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Ekomwa James Lomenen, Turkana County.
I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Haji Abdul Mohammed, Garissa County. Senator Kajwang Moses Otieno, Homa Bay County. Senator Kamau Joseph Githuku, Lamu County.
I vote yes on all 7 bills.
Senator Kathuri Murungi, Meru County. Senator Keroche Tabitha Karanja, Nakuru County. Senator Khalwale Boni, Kakamega County.
Mr. Speaker, sir, for all the 7 bills, I vote yes.
Senator Kipkiror William Cheptumo, Baringo County.
Mr. Speaker, Baringo votes yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Kisang William Kipkemoi, Elgeyo Marakwet County. Senator Lelegwe Steve Tumbesi, Samburu County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Maanzo Daniel Kitonga, Makwiny County. Senator Madzayo Stewart Mwachiru, Kilifi County.
I vote yes for all the bills.
Senator Mandago Jackson Kiplagat, Uasin Gishu County. Senator Methu John Muhia, Nyandarua County.
Honorable Speaker, I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Mogeni Eric Okongo, Nyamira County.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I vote yes in all the 7 bills.
Senator Mundigi Alexander Munyi, Embu County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes for all 7 bills.
Senator Mungatana Danson Buya, Tana River County.
Mr. Speaker, Tana River votes yes. Thank you.
Senator Murango James Kamau, Kirinyaga County. Senator Mudhama Agnes Kavindu, Machakos County. Senator Mwaruma Jones Mwashushe, Taita Taveta County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Mwenda Gataya Mofaya, Tharaka Nithi County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Mwinyi Haji Mohamed Faki, Mombasa County.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Nderitu John Kinyua, Laikipia County.
Mr. Speaker, Laikipia votes yes for the 7 bills.
Senator Ngugi Joe Joseph Nyutu, Murang'a County. Senator Ojienda Odhiambo Tom, Kisumu County. Senator Oginga Oburu, Siaya County. Senator Okech Eddie Gisheru, Migori County. Senator Okoiti Andrew Omtata, Busia County.
I vote yes to all the 7.
Senator Olekina Ledama, Narok County. Senator Onyonka Richard Momoima, Kisii County.
Thank you. I vote yes for all the 7 bills. Thank you.
Senator Osotsi Godfrey Atieno, Vihiga County. Senator Recha Julius Murgor, West Pokot County.
I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Roba Ali Ibrahim, Mandera County.
I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Seki Lenku Olekanar, Kajiado County.
I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Sifuna Edwin Watenya, Nairobi County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Dhangwa Paul Karungo, Kiambu County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Wafula David Wakoli, Bungoma County.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Wakili Hilary Kiprotich Sigei, Bomet County.
Yeah, Bomet votes yes for all the 7 bills.
Senator Wamatinga Wahome, Nyeri County.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the great county of Nyeri votes yes on all the 7 bills.
Senator Wambua Enoch Kio, Kitui County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes for all the 7 bills.
Clerk, proceed to read out the names of the members who missed out from the roll call.
Senator Boy Issa Juma, Kwale County. Senator Cherarkei Samson, Nandi County. Senator Haji Abdul Mohamed, Garissa County. Senator Kathuri Murungi, Meru County. Senator Keroche Tabitha Karanja, Nakuru County. Senator Kisang William Kipkemoi, Elgeyo Marakwet County. Senator Maanzo Daniel Kitonga, Makwiny County. Senator Mandago Jackson Kiplagat, Uasin Gishu County. Senator Murango James Kamau, Kirinyaga County. Senator Mudhama Agnes Kavindu, Machakos County. Senator Ngugi Joe Joseph Nyutu, Murang'a County. Senator Ojienda Odhiambo Tom, Kisumu County. Senator Oginga Oburu, Siaya County. Senator Okech Eddie Gisheru, Migori County. Senator Olekina Ledama, Narok County. Senator Osotsi Godfrey Atieno, Vihiga County.
Honorable members, we now have the results of the division and voting, and with regards to the Equalization Fund Appropriation Bill, Senate Bills number 30 of 2023, ayes 30, nays 30, abstention 0. The ayes have it. I now read the title. Ayes 30, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. And I now read the title of the bill.
A bill for an act of parliament to authorize the issue of a sum of money out of the Equalization Fund and its application towards the service of the year ending 30th June 2024 to appropriate that sum for certain public basic services and for connected purposes.
The results on the County Licensing Uniform Procedure Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2022, ayes 30, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. Clerk, read.
A bill for an act of parliament to establish standard uniform procedures for licensing by county governments and for connected purposes.
The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to provide for the development, regulation and promotion of the mung bean sector and for connected purposes.
And these are the results of division and voting on the startup bill, Senate Bills number 14 of 2022. Ayes 30, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to provide a framework to encourage growth and sustainable technological development, new entrepreneurship employment, create a more favorable environment for innovation, attract Kenyan talents and capital, and for connected purposes.
Results of voting on the Persons with Disabilities Bill, Senate Bills number 7 of 2023, ayes 30, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to give effect to Article 54 of the Constitution, to restructure the National Council for Persons with Disabilities and to provide for its functions and powers, to provide for the institutional framework for protecting, promoting and monitoring the rights of persons with disabilities, to provide for incentives and reliefs and for connected purposes.
And lastly, honorable members, the results on the Kenyan Sign Language Bill, Senate Bills number 9 of 2023 are as follows: ayes 30, nays 0, abstentions 0, and the ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to give effect to Article 73B of the Constitution on the promotion and development of the use of Kenyan Sign Language, to give effect to Article 54(1)(d), to provide for the inclusion of sign language in education curriculum, to provide for the use of sign language in legal proceedings and for connected purposes.
Honorable members, we are now done with the division and voting, and Sergeant at Arms, you may draw the bar and open the door. Honorable members, thank you for holding forth. We will proceed to the next order of business, order number 15. Clerk, call upon the order.
Order number 15, motion. Extension of time for consideration of the 2024 budget policy statement.
Senate Majority Leader, proceed to move the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this chance. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move the following motion: that aware that the budget policy statement was tabled in the Senate on the 15th of February 2024 for consideration pursuant to provisions of the Public Finance Management Act, noting that the 14 days timeline for consideration of the BPS budget policy statement lapses on Thursday, the 29th of February 2024. Concerned that the magnitude of the work involved in the consideration of the budget policy statement is immense, as it involves consideration by all standing committees, stakeholder engagement, reporting by the standing committees to the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget, and consideration and approval of the report of the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget by the Senate. Now, therefore, notwithstanding the provisions of Standing Order number 186 of the Senate, Standing Orders, the Senate resolves to extend the time for the consideration of 2024 budget policy statement by a further 7 days to enable the Senate make a determination by 7th of March 2024. Mr. Speaker, I am a bit embarrassed. I am embarrassed, Mr. Speaker, because if there is work that we have neglected as a Senate, if you read all the BPS reports from the time that I joined Senate, we have been saying each year that we need to extend the timeline for consideration of BPS by a further 7 days to be 21. It's in every report, 2013, 14, 15. I'm sure even in 2024 it will be there. Yet, unfortunately, we never do that until the next cycle of budget policy statement. So I wish to give notice that members who serve in Budget and Finance Committee kindly lead the House in making that amendment so that we stop this last-minute rush and hurriedly trying to consider a very important policy document that involves the overall management of our economy, Mr. Speaker, and having to force committees to do hearings within very short period. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, this is just a procedural motion to allow us, at least for the very last time, Mr. Speaker, I want to plead that for the very last time, we do this extension. Therefore, it's not something that I am proud to be doing, but we must do because as a House, we must make good judgment on the budget policy statement and react and do the same to it. So since, Mr. Speaker, as members will have chance to speak on the BPS during the substantive report, I wish to say
very little of it and request the Leader of Minority, Senator Retired Justice Stewart Mazayo, to second so that we can dispense of this matter. Hopefully, Mr. Speaker, not anticipating debate, but before the rise of the House at 1 o'clock. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I second.
Honorable Senators, I propose the question that, aware that the 2024 budget policy statement was tabled in the Senate on 15th of February 2024 for consideration pursuant to the provisions of Public Finance Management Act, noting that the 14 days timeline for consideration of the budget policy statement lapses on Thursday, 29th of February 2024, concern that the magnitude of the work involved in the consideration of the budget policy statement is immense, as it involves consideration by all standing committees, stakeholder engagement, reporting by the standing committees to the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget, and consideration and approval of the report of the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget by the Senate. Now, therefore, notwithstanding the provisions of Standing Order number 186 of the Senate Standing Orders, the Senate resolves to extend the time for consideration of the 2024 budget policy statement by a further 7 days to enable the Senate make a determination by 7th of March 2024. Honorable members, I'll call upon if there is any members who would like to contribute to this motion.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to support very briefly the extension of this time. Mr. Speaker, contrary to what our leader, the very Honorable Senator Cheriot said, in fact, it's not the problem of the committee of the Finance Committee. Mr. Speaker, the Standing Committee on Energy, for example, we just received the BPS yesterday. And Mr. Speaker, when you look at it, during the committee, there are very many issues that when we did the analysis, we were being told by Thursday we should have finished and feed in our report to the main committee of finance. Mr. Speaker, when you look at it, we had many questions for the minister. For example, how are they intending to make Kenya Power Lighting Company Limited more profitable now? Mr. Speaker, it has huge debts, and still they're talking about allocating more funds there. There are so many issues within the petroleum sector as well. And Mr. Speaker, we are being told we are supposed to feed in our report by Thursday. There was no opportunity to bring in the minister so that he can clarify why they are asking the kind of money they are asking for that sector and the justifications and what we needed to do. So, Mr. Speaker, we need actually more time so that we can engage. It's not possible for us to receive the report on a Tuesday morning, and then on a Thursday we are supposed to feed in to the Finance Committee. When do you get the minister? When do you get his officers to come and sit and explain what is in the budget policy paper? They have said, for example, Mr. Speaker, affordable housing is a critical anchor for our administration. And yet, Mr. Speaker, there doesn't seem to be a clear plan in this budget policy paper. No specifics, no explanations on how they are going to fit in all those new units. Because those new units, Mr. Speaker, they will require electricity. Mr. Speaker, right now we have a shortage of electricity meters. We need the minister to come and explain all these things before we feed in to the main Finance Committee report. So, Mr. Speaker, I really truly support the extension of time so that the committees can have opportunity to engage with their departments and get clarifications on these policy statements and enable us to bring a very good report that we'll debate when it is tabled by the Finance Committee. I beg to support.
Senator Wambua Enoch.
I thank you, Mr. Speaker. I support the motion by the majority leader on the extension of time for consideration of the budget policy statement. Mr. Speaker, very briefly, even as we move towards that extension, Mr. Speaker, we must be found that the input of the Senate on the budget policy statement gets to be considered. Mr. Speaker, many times we have engaged in what I would call largely a wild goose chase, where committees of the Senate sit and consider the statement, they have their input, it is forwarded to the relevant authorities, but never considered. I painfully remember, the Speaker, in the last BPS, there was concern across the aisle on an attempt to raid the RMLF and make it part of equitable share to counties. And there was near consensus that you cannot, through a policy statement, raid a fund established by an act of parliament and consider it as part of equitable share to counties. As a Speaker, I think that battle was lost. As a Speaker, in the Roads Committee, and I can see my chair is here, we are supposed to be considering the BPS tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. As Speaker, the Roads Department is one of the departments of government that has the highest budgetary allocation, that has so many functions for roads construction, maintenance, and all that. Mr. Speaker, there will be need to have sufficient time to scrutinize the statement, get our input into it, and then I would challenge the majority leader this time round to ensure that if we get this extension and we have the input of senators in all the committees, then we push to ensure that the input of the Senate in the final budget making process is felt and implemented. The Speaker, I support.
Senator Mandago Jackson.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I also rise to support the extension of time to allow committees to strictly analyze and support the work of the overall Finance Committee. Honorable Speaker, in my Committee of Health, we have a number of issues that we feel as a committee we need to have the discussion first with the Cabinet Secretary for Health, so that, Honorable Speaker, as we finalize, we shall have synchronized particularly programs that are devolved and are still being run by the ministry. Honorable Speaker, you realize that the ministry has been recruiting health workers that are deployed to go and work in counties. As a committee, Honorable Speaker, we thought we would meet the Cabinet Secretary and agree that those are part of the funds that can go to counties under the conditional allocation so that it becomes seamless in a manner in which we are managing human resource for health. Honorable Speaker, for us to be able to roll out UHC, it is critical that we have enough human resource in our health facilities. And we are looking at the resources in the ministry that we feel as a committee could be deployed to support that function so that the rollout of UHC can be effective and efficient and the citizens of this country can get services as planned under the Kenya Kwanza administration. Honorable Speaker, there are other issues that we would want the ministry to speak to us about. We have a kidney training and treatment center that has been built for the last almost 4 years, Honorable Speaker. The facility is not complete. The funds that were assigned to that facility are already expended, and the project is not complete. We would wish to find out, kidney treatment being one of the critical and kidney diseases being one of the diseases that has become a burden to our economy and the citizens of this country, Honorable Speaker, we wanted time to discuss with the Cabinet Secretary some of those programs so that these resources can then be deployed effectively in a manner that is going to be supportive. And finally, Honorable Speaker, there is an increase in the amount of the budget for health significantly. And we would want to make sure that those funds are going towards programs that are going to help in the rollout of UHC. And finally, Honorable Speaker, we have a serious concern in NHIF as it is being transitioned to the Social Health Insurance Fund. Honorable Speaker, you realize that there are so many institutions that owe NHIF in terms of remittances. And we would like to also discuss with the Cabinet Secretary before finally submitting our report to the Finance Committee so that those funds in the transition process cannot be lost and make sure that it feeds into the overall program of the government in terms of the rollout of USC. So, Honorable Speaker, we plead that you give us more time so that we are able to do a serious job. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Senator Manago. Senator Koiti Omtata, you may contribute in under 1 minute for purposes of...
I rise to support the motion by the Majority Leader, Honorable Speaker, because today we were with the JLA Committee, and the issues came up which required us to consult the Registrar of the Judiciary. And then we are told that you have to be reporting tomorrow. How do you do that? Unless it's a mere formality that you are bringing this thing here, but if it is really that we need the input from the Senate, we must be given ample time to be able to consult the various stakeholders so that we come up with a report that is informed, not just to be given a report that is read to you, and then they say you have the Senate participated in it. So I rise to support the Majority Leader's motion. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Omatinga, in under 1 minute.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I also rise to support. Indeed, we know that we are moving, the Kenya Constitutional Government is moving towards the construction of the affordable housing. Mr. Speaker, sir, in the energy sector, looking at the figures that were proposed, one is left with the question how we intend to power and to electrify those units. And therefore, I think that more time is required, Mr. Speaker, to interrogate indeed how we are going to ensure that the power that we are supplying will be enough for the enhanced demand that is going to come up with the new houses. Mr. Speaker, sir, I support.
I call upon the Majority Leader, Mr. Mover, to reply.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I appreciate the contributions of our colleagues who have appreciated what this is about and the need for us as a parliament, and that is Senate, to have its voice in the BPS. Mr. Speaker, slowly by slowly, Senate is affirming its position on matters budget, much as over the years we have felt as if our participation and contribution has only been limited, Mr. Speaker, to the contributions on division of revenue and what we send to the counties. But over the years, it is increasingly becoming clear that especially on the sticky subject of the national debt, our voice is needed, our approval is important, our scrutiny needed more than ever before. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I hope that colleague senators will take the extra 7 days, Mr. Speaker, that we have granted to provide good value for the people of the Republic of Kenya. I thank all of them for contributing. Mr. Speaker, I beg to reply.
Honorable members, pursuant to Standing Order 84-1, I make a determination that this particular motion does not affect counties, and I proceed to put the question that, aware that the 2024 budget policy statement was tabled in the Senate on 15th of February 2024 for consideration pursuant to the provisions of the Public Finance Management Act, noting that the 14 days timeline for consideration of the budget policy statement lapses on Thursday, 29th of February 2024, concern that the magnitude of the work involved in the consideration of the budget policy statement is immense, and it involves consideration by all the standing committees, stakeholders engagement, reporting by the standing committees to the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget, and consideration and approval of the report of the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget by the Senate. Now, therefore, honorable members, notwithstanding the provisions of Standing Order 186 of the Senate Standing Orders, the Senate resolves to extend the time for consideration of the 2024 Budget Policy Statement by a further 7 days to enable the Senate make a determination by 7th of March 2024. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? Honorable members, the ayes have it. Honorable members, it is now 1 p.m. Time to adjourn the Senate. The Senate therefore stands adjourned until today, Wednesday, 21st of February 2024 at 2:30 p.m.